healthy, delicious, no sugar added, homemade pistachio butter for a low cost. The first and very important tip before you start blending any nuts to create nut butter is to make them warm. It's very important. We're going to make raw nut butter. In our case, in this video, we will be making raw pistachio butter. For this, I bought raw pistachios, not salted. And before I put it into my blender, I preheated them. I made them warm, but I did not roast it into my oven. I set 180-190 degrees by Celsius, and I left my nuts there just for 2-3 minutes. So I did not roast them, but I made them warm. And here you are. These are my nuts from the oven. You can touch them. They are you can keep it so they are not completely like very hot, yeah, but they are warm. So when you put it here, they are warm. And now we put these nuts into our blender. The second tip is quantity. So you can see that my Vitamix has a narrow jar. It's very important. So my blender can process about 450-500 grams of nuts into the nut butter. If you have a wider jar Vitamix, you need more. You need 600 or even 700 grams of nuts to create a nut paste, nut butter. So now warm nuts, 500 grams, are going into my blender. And the third tip is adding coconut oil or avocado oil into your nuts. Avocado provides less coconutty taste, so it's up to you. If your blender is less powerful, you can add up to 30-40 milligrams of oil to help your blender to process any nuts into nut butter. So let's get started to make our pistachio butter. It was physically hard. So I stopped just because my hand tired. So let me wait, but I just want to show you that it became wet already. When to stop making paste? Depending on your goal, depending where you want to use it. In most recipes like cakes or truffles, you can stop when you have such texture. So it's already not nuts. It's wet paste, but it is not very much oily. If you want to have it like from the store, so in this case you need to process these nuts even longer. And you will see that as longer you do it, as more oil comes out. Let's continue. We've got our pistachio butter, and for my powerful blender, I needed about 7-8 minutes. If you have less powerful, please expect that you will work on your pistachio paste for getting liquid form. If you need it, about like 15-20 minutes. Okay, how I want to finish this video. So first of all, you need to know that same way, with the same tips, you can make any nut or seed butter. I made pistachio butter because I don't know why it is so expensive. In reality, if you make it at home, if you spend really like 15-20 minutes to make it with a less powerful blender, you will get pistachio paste for the same price as you you bought nuts. Yeah, so same like I paid for 500 grams of pistachios, same price is my nut butter, and I will get probably about like 480 grams of paste. Let's say that 20 grams were left on the walls of my jar, so let's count on this. How to store it? In reality, if you plan to use this amount, like 500 grams of pistachio butter within 1 month, you don't need to refrigerate it. But if you make it right now and plan to make like a pistachio cake or pistachio truffles or any of my pistachio desserts from this channel once a month, so yes, keep it in the refrigerator. Now let's compare the texture of my homemade pistachio paste and store-bought that I bought on Amazon recently. So this is mine homemade pistachio butter, and this is store-bought pistachio. It's written that it's among the ingredients are only raw pistachios, no any oils. So you can see that it is not runny. Like, for example, almond butter can be, or hazelnut butter. So it is thick, oily, and nice. So this is from the store. And this is mine. Mine is also quite oily and also has very similar texture. So here you are. This is the difference if you see it. So it will work in any recipes where you need pistachio butter paste. Butter and paste, so in my world, is the same. However, if you ever decide to buy pistachio paste, please check the ingredients, because very often you can find not only pistachios there, it can be additional nuts to make it cheaper, like it can be added almonds, because in general almonds are the cheapest nuts in the world. Also, it can be added sugar or any kind of syrups like corn syrup. So be careful. We are on the healthy channel. We do not use refined sugar, and if we can avoid any sweeteners, including those that I recommend you, like maple syrup, I do it. I avoid any sweeteners. So for example, you can check my granola recipes. There is no any syrups, no refined sugar. We use there only bananas, dates to make the granola nice and sweet. Enjoy healthy, delicious, no sugar added, homemade pistachio butter for a low cost.